We were discussing the some of the features of the covalent compounds, like we were having a comparison of covalent and ionic compounds. The last point
Yeah,
which we have discussed is about their interaction. Like the forces are very weak in them. They have weak
yeah,
intermolecular forces. That's why their melting and boiling point are very low. And that's
mhm,
why some of the liquids are volatile. Okay, they can easily
yeah,
evaporate. Even at room temperature, they can easily evaporate.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. One more thing. Sorry, we have discussed that covalent compounds tend to be insoluble in water. Okay. Why they are
Yeah.
insoluble?
Because insoluble because like they don't have like
Mhm.
free electrons.
Ions. They don't have ions.
Yeah,
Okay.
ions. Yeah,
The ions, ions are dissolved in water. The
yeah,
ionic
ions are
compound
called.
have ions. Ionic compound have positive ions, the cations, and the negative ions, anions, right? Cations and
Yeah.
anions are there in the ionic compounds. That's why ionic compounds are soluble in water. But when we
hmm
talk about the covalent compounds, they are not soluble. They tend to be insoluble in water. Okay, they do not dissolve in some solvent. For example, tetrachloromethane, like this one,
Yeah.
CCl4. You, you see over here, it has no charge, CCl4. It is non-polar. Okay, it has no charge. It is
Yeah,
non-polar.
non-polar.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why it is not dissolved in water. So we
Mhm,
have concluded that covalent compounds cannot be solubilized in water. Clear?
mhm,
One more thing, if they are not solubilized in water, then it is quite obvious that they do not conduct electricity, right? Because they don't have ions. They don't have ions. That's why
ions. Yeah.
they don't conduct electricity. They don't have charged particles. You see, a charged particles mean they don't have ions. They don't have
hmm
positive or negative ions. That's why they can't conduct the
Electricity.
electricity, right? Okay. Yes. Now, can you compare ionic and covalent compound and tell me the difference? Discuss one difference at one point. Okay. Like if you are talking about the electricity, then mention the trend of the ionic compound. Do they conduct electricity? And at the same time, mention about the covalent compound. Okay.
Okay,
Discuss
so
one point for each.
yeah, so ionic compound forms by a metal and a non-metal, but covalent bond forms with a non-metal and all like both non-metals.
Yeah.
There's no metal in that.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and what's it called? What's it called? Ionic compound like forms when metal transfers electron to non-metal. Okay, and what's it called? Like when it transfer electrons to non-metals, like it will transfer it, but covalent bonds are like their share of electrons.
yes, exactly. Which one is
Yeah.
strong?
I think ionic compound because they have like high melting and boiling points.
Yes, because they have, why they have high melting and boiling point? It depends on their ions. They have
Yeah,
ions,
yeah,
right?
and they
Because
can
of
conduct
these ions, hmm,
electricity when like in water or like dissolved.
yes, because of these ions, they are what?
Strong.
Yeah, because of the ions, they are very strong. They
Yeah.
have
But
strong direction.
yeah, if covalent compounds like gets dissolved, they will have like low melting point and do not like conduct to electricity.
Low melting point, yes, and they will not conduct electricity. Okay.
Mhm.
What about their lattice? They both have lattice, but what is the
Yeah.
difference in their lattice?
Um. Like
Hmm.
wait, I'm not sure.
This one. I have told you
Yeah.
this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Lattice.
Yeah. Like in covalent solids, the molecules are not charged and the forces between them are weak. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, covalent bonding have like weak forces and the
Yes.
ionic compound have strong
Yeah,
forces.
you see, they are very strong. That's why they are
Yeah.
tightly packed. They are very close to each other. They have a very strong bonding. While if we talk about the covalent compounds, they are weak. They are
hmm
weak. You see, this is weak interaction. Okay, both have
Yeah.
lattice, a solid pattern. but they differ in their forces of attraction. Okay, they differ in their strength.
Mhm.
Ionic compounds
Yeah.
are much more stronger as compared to the covalent compounds.
Mhm.
Okay. Then we have also discussed about the melting and boiling point of two ionic compounds. Why magnesium oxide? You know, this is a past paper question. This is very important question. They have asked
Yeah.
in different manners that why magnesium oxide has more melting and boiling point as compared to the sodium chloride, even though both are ionic compounds. Why
Mhm.
magnesium oxide has more values?
Um,
See,
maybe because like
it is.
it loses like, yeah, magnesium only gains two, but to complete like the octet.
It magnesium oxide is using two double charge. Okay, magnesium
Yeah.
is losing two
Two
electrons
double
and
charge.
oxygen is gaining two electrons to complete their octet. Okay, while on
Mhm.
the other hand, when we talk about the sodium chloride, sodium is losing one electron and chlorine is gaining one electron, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
in comparison to the sodium chloride, magnesium oxide is using double electrons. Okay, double ions.
Yeah.
Double electrons are lost by magnesium and two electrons are gained by the oxygen. That's why, you know, when there are double ions, so the bonding will be stronger.
Mhm.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah. Why ionic compounds cannot conduct electricity in solid form?
Um, because like
Say this.
yeah,
Why they can't conduct electricity in a solid form?
because like the ions are are
They
not like
don't have
free.
ions, right? In solid
Yeah.
form, free ions are not there. Okay, you
Yes.
will not say free electrons. We are not talking about
Yeah.
free electrons. There is bonding. Okay, you will
Mhm.
say ions are not there. They are tightly packed.
Mhm.
Okay, the
Yeah.
sodium chloride is a solid. There are no ions available in the solid form. That's why solid ionic compound cannot conduct electricity. While on the
Mhm.
other hand, when we talk about the ionic compound in their melted or dissolved form, then we say that they can conduct electricity, okay, in the melted or dissolved form. Why?
Mhm.
Because in melted or
Yeah.
dissolved form, the ions will be separated. You see, the sodium ion is separate, chloride ion is separate. That's why they can conduct electricity. Clear?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow we will start our discussion on giant covalent structures. Okay. Inshallah.
Mhm.
And then the
Inshallah.
bonding matters. Now you can take rest because I know you have a class at 7:30. You're
Y-
5:30.
y- yes.
Yeah, okay. You can take rest. If you have any
Oh,
questions, you can ask.
no,
Otherwise,
no,
you can
thank
end.
you.
Okay, okay. Take care.
Okay, thank you. Take care. Bye.